Now, one of the things I get asked about a lot from Lightroom users, be that classic, desktop, and also camera raw, is about this yellow warning icon that keeps appearing when we're editing our images, telling us we need to update some of the AI edits that we've done. So in this video, I'll explain what it is, how to deal with it, and most importantly, what not to do. But first of all, this. Love photography but fed up with social media? Then join us in the free photography community on School. There's an active forum, challenges, live calls, a classroom, members map, and real-world meetups. Thousands of members, no algorithms, and no ads. Use the QR code or the link in the description, and we'll see you inside. Okay, so here I have an unedited image open in Lightroom, and over on the right-hand side, here we can see this icon. This is called the AI Edit status, and at the moment, it's there, but we can't do anything with it. It's unclickable. Now, this is because I've not used any editing tools and functions in Lightroom that make use of AI. For example, if I just, increase exposure a little, you can see it remains the same, unclickable. But if I use maybe denoise, which does use AI, we then see it becomes clickable. And when I do, we see the AI edit I used is listed. If I then say use the adaptive color profile, which also uses AI, we can see that that is listed too. But if I then use something like the remove tool with generative AI to remove this rock, we then see this AI edit status icon has now turned yellow. When I click on it, it shows us that the adaptive color profile needs updating. But interestingly, look at the order of the list. First, I applied denoise. Then I applied the adaptive color profile, and then I applied the remove tool. But the order shows the remove tool as second. And that's because what we're looking at is actually called the order of operations. And this is the ideal, recommended order I should have followed. Now, this here is the recommended order of operations. And at first it can seem a little confusing, especially because in the past you might have seen that yellow warning, click to update it and see no difference. So why have it? Now, this is where I like to use analogies, and for this, I want you to imagine a baker making a decorative Christmas cake. Once they've baked the fruit cake, they prepare it for decorating by first covering it in icing sugar. Then they spend time smoothing it out and repairing any cracks that may have occurred when they spread the icing over the cake and folded it around the sides. Finally, they decorate the cake, adding their finishing touches. So when we look at the order of operations, I like to use 3 words to help me remember the recommended order in which to edit my images. And those 3 words are prepare, repair, and finesse, or you could use finish. So for prepare, we have edits such as denoise, raw details, super resolution, and HDR. These are done to the entire image before you get on with the main retouching steps. So this is kind of like covering the cake with the icing sugar. Then we have repair, and this is where we clean up our images, removing distractions such as reflections, unwanted people, dust spots, and removing unwanted bits. And this would be the equivalent of smoothing the icing, making it level, free of ripples, and any cracks that happened when folding it over the sides of the cake. Then, once all this is done, we can get creative and finesse or finish the image, which is like applying all the fancy, intricate icing decorations onto the cake. So, getting back to the baker. If they cover the cake in icing sugar and then go straight to the finishing touches, adding all the decoration, but then they realise they need to smooth out the icing, covering the cake and repair some cracks, they'll need to redo that, but also redo some of the decoration around it. Now, it's highly likely when they do this, the decoration will look ever so slightly different, and that's what happens with our images. Let me show you. Okay, so I'll reset this image, and then we'll do some edits. I'll start with adaptive color profile, which looks great. Then I notice the image is quite noisy, so I'll denoise the image. And then I decide to remove this area here using the remove tool with generative AI. And of course now the AI edit status icon is yellow, telling me I need to update my AI edits. I'll open the AI edit status icon to see exactly what edits I've done, but when we think about the order I did them, firstly I went straight to decorating the cake, finessing it by adding an adaptive colour profile. Then I prepared the cake by using denoise, and then I repaired the cake using the remove with generative AI. Again, think about the baker. This would mean I decorated the cake first, then applied the icing, and then tried to repair it. Completely wrong order. But now look, I'll click to update the adaptive colour profile and look what happens to the image. There, did you see how the whole image changed? The highlights were dulled down, the image lost its vibrance, and this is because the adaptive colour profile was re-rendered. Now, it might not be such a difference each and every time, and you might be okay with the results, but if this was an area that had been removed and was re-rendered, then that too could look very different. Another example of this would be with this image here. I'll start by removing this section here using the remove tool with generative AI. Then I'll go to distraction removal and reflections, and I'll leave it in preview just for speed. But look, when I do, see how the area I removed is now so obvious. This is because the remove was done on the original state of the image, but then I removed the reflections. Looking at the order of operations, we can see that I should have removed the reflections first and then removed that area. Of course, I can update all, but when I do, that needs to be re-rendered, and it will potentially look different to how it was when I originally removed it. So the main thing I want to point out here is that when we see that yellow icon, if we do step out of the recommended order, it's not a major problem. But be aware that when those edits are updated or re-rendered, they can look different. So your editing can become a little unpredictable. Now, I'm not saying that you need to be a drill sergeant about this and stick to the order with military precision. None of us do that. The way I edit means I can jump around all over the place, and that's fine. But just be aware of the possible changes when you update or re-render. So I always recommend that when you see that yellow AI edit status icon, click on it, update it, and then reassess. If something doesn't look right, doesn't look the same, redo it, because then you'll have much more control over how it looks. And I say this because when you go to export your image or images and haven't updated the AI edit status, you'll get this pop-up appear telling you that some AI edits need updating. Now, if you just click export, you have no idea what those possible changes will look like, and you could end up being very surprised. So if you do see this, my advice would be to cancel, then update and reassess. Make sure you're happy and then export. So when it comes to editing your images, remember the recommended workflow. Prepare, repair, finesse or finish. Right, I hope that helps. I'll catch you in the next video.